Ladies and gentlemen, all my fans worldwide. Yes. Welcome to another episode of A Fool's Paradise. This is episode number 35, I believe. If I'm right. Wow, 35 episodes in a span of a year and a half. Mind you, I did have a slight pause somewhere this year. Actually, the entire year. I didn't do any episodes. I've now done 5. This is the 5th one since I restarted. Hey! Yeah. Since I rebooted the series. So what I'd like to talk with you today is the paradox of self-improvement. Basically, the more you try to improve yourself, the more you try to improve yourself, the more the question arises who you are as yourself and who is it that is doing the improvement. After a while of doing self-improvement, and that's a funny word, a sketchy word, you start to think, well, who is this me that is trying to improve this me? How can I, if I'm here, improve myself to be here if I don't know what here is? It seems to me that it's just me running around thinking I'm improving myself, doing God knows what, learning languages on Duolingo, doing Lumosity, the mind games, reading books, attending seminars, going to Tony Robbins. I always spike him. Going to Gary Vaynerchuk or Eckhart Tolle, whomever, trying to improve. Improve your memory. You'll get a better job. Become a better salesman. You'll be more fulfilling in your life. For me, this is all this. It's the carrot on the stick, and you, my friend, you are the donkey. And I know this very well. I've been a donkey for a long time. I still am a donkey. Look, maybe this is the carrot. So there are some deep questions to be asked about self-improvement. What is it? Who is doing the improvement? What is self? Why do you want to improve yourself? Why this need to improve yourself or work on yourself? Where did you ever hear of the notion that you have to improve yourself? That's why, for the ego, even God is imperfect. Just look, you were made a certain way, just like a lamp, like a cow, a fly, a flower. You were made a certain way. But your ego, your little mind, believes itself not to be enough. And that is the central theme, the central lie of self-improvement. I am not enough, hence I have to improve. I don't know which direction, but that doesn't matter as long as I'm feeling satisfied, self-improving myself, watching stuff like this, reading books, attending seminars, doing word jumbles, improving myself, running, fitness, all of it is a sham. Well, not all of it, of course. At the end of the day, you go through all of these ladders and stairs, and you get to a door, and you walk through that door, and you turn around, and the door is gone. It's gone. There was never a door, but society has done this to you. I have to go that way, like that puppet. Walks on its own, doesn't know that it has been ranged up. That's you, that's me, that's all of us. Walking to this I don't know who programmed me, but I am a program. You are a program. There is language is the programming software. You've been programmed, my friend. You're full of programs, mostly negative. If we look at negative from a point of view that it is negative, but these negative programs, mind you, like manure, can grow, help you grow. Like from manure comes a flower. And so you can grow from these negative programs. You are here now, you're listening to this. It is not just so that you are listening to this. Maybe if you know me personally and want to debunk me, you want to, I don't know, to click the dislike button, then maybe you're watching this just for that purpose. But if you are, I don't care. If you've got the guts, write me a message. Come on, or come face to face and say, hey, your stuff sucks. And I'll say, alright, that's your opinion. So what? If you tell me I'm a cow, am I a cow? Do I moo? No, of course not. You're entitled to your opinion. Self-improvement. Let's improve this body, this mind. Let's make it hard. And oftentimes what self-improvement does, it makes you hard, like this. But life, if you really want to get life or feel it, requires an enormous sensibility. Sensibility, softness. An openness. An openness. Being open. As I say, like a flower. Like a flower. Open. Where are you running, my friend? Don't you know that life is not a straight line, it's a circle, so you're running in circles? To really self-improve, don't look where the ego pulls you or points. The ego points away from the solution because it wants you to keep running in this hamster wheel. You can do all the self-improvement you want. You may then improve your financial situation. You may buy a Ferrari, but that's, like a good friend of mine says, just buying a golden hamster wheel, a golden cage. You'll still be running in it. So what is it you really want to improve, and who is it that is doing these improvements? Once you find out who you are, these self-improvements, these thoughts of self-improvements will just fall on their head. Your programming will start to detangle, and you'll feel light and light and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter with each passing day. With each passing, let me see. With each passing moment, and each program that disappears from your system, like a virus that it is, to really improve yourself. Find out who you are and look at yourself fully. Do not shy away from your dark aspects. Don't shy away from your anger, from your jealousy, from your manipulative ways. Look them square in the face. I see you. Because nothing of that, nothing is yours. It's all been inherited from others. That doesn't mean you blame others, because they got it from others too. So there's nothing to blame. If we kept on blaming, we will end up by Adam and Eve, and they'll blame the snake. And the snake will blame God, and there we go. It is not doing this from a point of view of blame. It is doing this from a point of understanding. Understanding. Like my dear friend Tony DeMille says, understand. Then you've got the power to change. Because what you can change your life by making different decisions. And you make different decisions based on your level of awareness and your level of consciousness. Because if the less conscious you are, the more you are under the guidance of your programming, of your beliefs. The more you become conscious and aware, the more you can see your beliefs and your programs rise up, and you can catch them the moment they rise to the the surface of the consciousness. You can see them, and you can make a different decision in the now. So to really improve, you have to know yourself, you have to know what self-improvement is, and you have to know the time. You have to realize, you have to understand that there is no time. Everything is now. You can change the past and you can change the future. How do you do that? Well, you do it from the point of now. You're like a spider in the middle of the web, in the center of the web, operating from all directions. That's how life is. You pull the future into the now, and then that becomes past. So how do you change the past? By changing the now. That's simple. And the past is the future, and the future is the past, and everything is now. Change the now, change the future, change the past. Don't run away from yourself because it is impossible. Try it. Your feet are always going to follow you. Wherever you go, your feet are there. You are there. You can go to the ends of the world. You can escape to Alaska. You'll still find yourself there. Of course, there will be a couple of months when you feel new and fresh, like a new haircut. But then you will creep up again. Why are you running from yourself? Why do you believe you're not enough? Why do you believe you're this thing that needs to be ashamed of something? Who profits from this? Think about it. Who profits? You're okay, I'm okay. And as Tony DeMello would say, you're an ass, I'm an ass. Now let's get a beer, let's drink a glass of wine. Let's enjoy this thing, for God's sake, for goodness sake, for whatever's sake. Let's enjoy it. What is there to not enjoy? Even the dark, gloomy, moody parts. It is just you playing a big drama. Oh, and you're out of it. You snapped out of it like that. Why would you do like me? There you are again. It's all trying to replicate the patterns you did as a child. You didn't get enough attention, so you played the victim. Mommy, please kiss my hand. Now you do the same thing. Or you victimize others. It depends what your personal drama is. I don't know what it is. You have to figure yourself out. You have to figure it out for yourself. I have my personal dramas, you have your personal dramas. On a spiritual level, we are perfect. Mind, emotions, physical. Here, physical, mostly the emotions. Here we have work to do. Because the emotion, this part, is in charge of this. The mind. Thoughts can be rewritten easily, much more easily and redirected, but when the emotions get to you, that's the powerhouse that can plunge your frequency into oblivion. And when that happens, you are attracting lower states of your reality. So the higher your frequency, the higher, the more attractive you become, the more like a magnet, spinning really fast, and you are attracting higher editions or not editions, higher versions of your life, of yourself. Hell, heaven, hell, heaven. And your thoughts, obviously, they influence your emotions. The emotions are stronger, but your thoughts influence them. They can activate an old emotion by going through to a moment in your past when you have experienced something, and that can activate this, and then frequency falls. There we go. But at the same time, imagine this. Do this. Imagine a picture of yours in your mind's eye. Now connect that to a very happy moment you've had in your life. See? The power of thought. In mere moments, I'm like this. There is no need to have these dramas. You are okay. You don't need to be superb or perfect or you're alright. I'm alright, you're alright. Self-improvement. You self-improve. You improve by not trying to improve for improvement's sake. You do not improve by running away from yourself, trying to change who you are. You do not improve with hate. Because self-improvement, in its core, is hatred towards yourself. But not towards yourself, but towards the ego, the persona. You only change through love, through light, not through darkness. When you try to self-improve, you do not like yourself. You hate yourself. You hate different parts of you. But to grow, you need to love every cell. Not from a mind's perspective, but from within here, from the feelings perspective. That's how you evolve. Not by pushing in hatred. So realize this. Realize it. That the parts you hate is not you. There's the parts you want to remove, but with this, you will not remove them. You will antagonize them, you will give them more energy. These are sub-personalities you've picked up. This is shadow work, a Jungian's word, I think. Shadow work, integrating. Integration is all Jungian psychology. Integrating, becoming a holy person. So who's holy? Whole. He's whole, not half whole. Take care.